This little girl walking past my crib, man. Why are so cold, man? Who fucking daughter is this, bro?
This man found a 6-year-old girl walking in the snow by herself. She was going to school. This happened in Detroit. Asked for her mother. Her mother has gone to work. Why, I ask again, are these kids being born? And you think the greatest sin is abortion, not going through the pregnancy, having a child, only for the child to suffer. 10 different times in the Bible, at least 10, God talked about kids and how he doesn't play about kids. The mother of the girl in question left her with her sister. How old is the sister? We don't even know. Kids raising kids. You know, if you had an abortion, only you will get to suffer the consequences. But bringing a child into this world to get abused is not a greater sin. You could have just let the kids be. Stay with God in heaven. And before you tell me, well, it's also the father's job to take care of the baby. That sounds like a you problem. If you have a baby for a deadbeat, it's a you problem. Because you cannot tell me that a man that has not shown you proper care without a baby is going to show you any more care with a baby. The decision to have a baby only lies with the mother. So when these babies get born and they begin to suffer, I blame the mother. Because they suffer right from when they are born. The neglect starts. The abandonment starts. They don't have enough of anything. In some cases, they die young, tortured. Sometimes left out in the car, sometimes left out in the cold. In this very moment, I know that a woman somewhere or a young girl somewhere is still planning to keep a baby without any financial support, no long-term housing, no means of transportation, no career, no job, no savings. Kids need at least one physically present parent and one financially capable parent. 2. Parent. Before your blood starts to boil, I'm not talking about widowed parents. I'm not talking about divorced parents. I'm talking about those other categories that just happen to have babies without fathers. And before you tell me, oh, sometimes they plan to be able to do it all. Yes, I made a video not too long ago of a lady that was financially comfortable. She had everything she needed to take care of her baby. Then she had a medical complication and stayed in the hospital way too long. She lost everything. Close your legs. Men cannot procreate with each other. They need women to procreate. So you see this problem? I'm still going to blame the women for it. There's so many ways you can prevent yourself from having kids. But somehow people still have these kids. Leave them at the fire station, they end up in the system. Leave them at the hospital, they end up in the system. Leave them with family members, they get abused. Leave them with deadbeat parents, they get abused. Sometimes they die. I beg you, please, leave the kids with God. You're bringing them to suffer along with you. How do you sleep at night? Some would even say, in my time, I survived. Kids are not supposed to survive. They're supposed to thrive. They're supposed to be happy because you call them here. It is a sheer act of wickedness to leave kids to fend for themselves.